is wrong with your Knicks? Why won't anybody go to the Knicks? And in fact, you know what, Stephen A., let me just tell you this. I've argued with Rob about this. The New York Knicks mean nothing to people outside of New York City. That's why you don't get the LeBron Jameses from Ohio, the Kevin Durant's from the D.C. area. All these great players from other areas that y'all think y'all gonna get in free agency, they don't think anything big of the Knicks. That's why you keep getting disappointed, man.
So why do the Lakers get players? Why do the Lakers?
Because the Lakers have a winning tradition. The Lakers, the Yankees, the Cowboys are national teams, not the Knicks. They have fans all over the country, not the Knicks.
When you think of New York, at least currently, at least probably before Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving signed with the Brooklyn Nets, when you think of New York, you think of the Knicks. You think of Madison Square Garden, Spike Lee, Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing, that's the problem.
Wow.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago, but that's far back as I can think. You want to go? John Starks. Who else you want to go?
We lost a couple of co-workers here because they just couldn't pass a certain drug test. You think you have a message for those people if they keep smoking?
Stay off the weed.
There it is.
Stay off the weed.
That is right there.
Our man, he's a comedian and impressionist. Savvy the Amusing. He's doing some great impressions. Has done Magic Johnson,
Really
Stephen
good
A.
Magic.
Smith,
Wow.
Snoop Dogg, and he's got a few more in his bag. Doc Rivers, Kendrick Perkins, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green. So we just gonna have a conversation with all these guys through Savvy.
You know, Chris has already reported that you guys are out. You guys had all your eggs in one basket waiting for Kawhi. It ain't happening. What happened?
Well, first of all, that's unofficial information.
Doc, he ain't coming, man. I'm sorry.
No, listen, man. We had dinner with Kawhi Leonard, and it was good dinner. You know, so if that's our only pitch at the moment, then that's what it's gotta be. But he hasn't eliminated any team. He said that he had intentions on maybe coming to the Clippers. You know, there's a lot of dysfunction going over there with the Lakers. So we just gonna have to wait till Kawhi makes his official decision.
Did you guys at dinner? First of all, what'd you have?
Well, we went to Ruth Chris Steakhouse, and I had me a steak. Man, you don't even need no sauce on that thing. I got Kawhi one, too, so he should enjoy that better than that stuff they're giving him down there in Canada.
What did Doc, what? I forgot my question I was going to ask you. So let me move on. Let me move on to LeBron James.
See, you messing up.
LeBron, I see you. Everybody, now I'm hearing that you're gonna move to point guard if Kawhi comes. You're gonna set the table. The first two offensive scoring options are gonna be Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard. Is that true? You're gonna play the point finally?
Hey, I'm a team player, man. One of my best players out there was Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson did it. So it would be an honor for me to play the role, man. We could probably get Rondo back. You know, Rondo basically be doing it, but if I have to move to that position, it was one of the things that I agreed to do. You know, to get Kawhi Leonard, man, to put him at the spot he need to be at, to do the most damage. You already know what AD do. And I'm a person that can flex all over the field, any position. So if I have to run the point, that's exactly what I'll do.
LeBron, let me say, I'm appreciative that you came in here today because Rob Parker is one of your biggest detractors.
What are you talking about?
What you got? Do you got anything special to say to Rob?
Man, I just want to tell you, I spent my whole career proving a lot of people wrong. I believe you might end up being one of those people.
Is that right? How come you guys didn't make the playoffs? You look like greatest player on the planet.
Well,
That's what I was told, and you couldn't even make half the league makes the playoffs. What happened, LeBron?
Hey, man, you didn't see me injure my groin, man.
Oh, stop! You came back. You were healthy. Stop.
I came back healthy.
I don't want to hear all that.
What about the rest of the team? What about Ingram's with the blood clots? What about Lonzo Ball?
Do you remember when you said playoff mode activated?
Absolutely.
You remember that?
Hey.
And then y'all lost to the Suns and Memphis and the Hawks. Remember that?
Yeah, but you got to understand, man. I may be the best player in the world, but everybody, hey, man, like you just mentioned earlier today, Batman needed Robin. Man. Never had that Robin.
Yeah, but you always got to have everything stacked. How come you and AD ain't enough? How come it got to be, you got to have Kawhi? I don't understand that.
Hey, man, when you get the best players in the world to back you up, that just makes things, hey, man, I'm in a business of winning championships by all means.
But you lost 6.
Yeah, but, hey, at the end of the day, when I retire, my legacy is more than what they said I couldn't do. They said I couldn't even get one. I got that. So at the end of the day, the legacy that's LeBron James is going to be NBA champion and more than an athlete, man.
You know, LeBron, I like what you do on the court, obviously. I've known you for a long time. But I got to admit, man, when I saw you walk into the arena with that glass of wine,
yeah,
I thought that was going a little too far, man. What was up with that?
Hey, man, it's not illegal, is it? Hey, man, it ain't like I'm trying to smuggle something through like D'Angelo Russell, man. Hey, man, a wine is classy, man. You know what I'm saying, Chris?
You know how many kids are watching you, and you, right?
I let my kids sip a little wine every now and then, man.
They assumed that you weren't driving and drinking at the same time, that somebody drove you.
I wouldn't do that.
All right, LeBron, sitting next to you is a guy that, I don't want to say arch rival, but he done kept you from winning several championships. And that's Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Now, Steph, I want to ask you, how do you feel you flew from Shanghai to New York to meet with Kevin Durant and pitch him on staying with the Warriors, and he decided while you were in the air that he was leaving? How did that make you feel, man? You had to be upset. I know you took the high road and you went and visited him anyway, congratulated him, shook his hand, but you had to be upset on the low.
Well, thing about it is, Kevin Durant, he's the type of player that, you gotta respect him. Got us helped us out, got us some championships, MVP. So, I wish he would have, decided to, go ahead and stay, but, it doesn't really change, my emotion about the way I feel about him. I was a little bit upset, but not bitter or salty. Just wish he would have told me, when we talk in person. But we definitely gonna miss him, and I wish him the best in Brooklyn.
How in the world could you be the greatest shooter of all time, but you're 0 from 8 with less than 20 seconds to go in the game when you guys are either need a tying basket or winning basket? How come you don't make those big shots?
Hey, man, sometimes they just don't fall, man.
They never fall for you.
You try to get them to fall. Sometimes you get hot. You're used to having your entourage around you. Clay goes down.
That ain't nothing. You still had an open look in that game.
It wasn't that open.
It was an open look in Game 5.
It wasn't as open as you thought. Your perspective from the TV or the stands is different from mine, and it's a lot different, to make a shot like that under pressure. But hey, I'm in a position to get criticized, so I think I'll just take it.
Now, Steph, I've been on record as saying that when Kevin Durant joined the Warriors, I thought the NBA fans were robbed. Meaning, what you did in 2015, especially 2016, was just out of this world.
Right.
And we didn't see that, Steph, that much when Durant was there, because I thought it took a little bit away from your game. So, did you feel that way too? Were you deferring? So, you didn't have those Steph moments that we were so used to in 2016?
Well, that's kind of like the position that I had to take, because when you have a player as great as Kevin Durant, you have to, man, that's what an organization does, man. We're an unselfish organization, and I realized that Kevin Durant had to have the ball in his hands to be Kevin Durant. So if I had to take a step back, to let him get his shine on, so he'll feel like, he's just as big as a part of this team as me, then that's the position that I had to take.
I'm glad you said that in front of Rob Parker, because that's a leader right there. That's a humble leader.
No, it ain't. He couldn't be that guy because you wasn't that guy. You can't be. The reason you stepped aside is because it was obvious who the better player was. And now as we go forward, I'd love to see how you lead the Warriors this year and see what happens. You and D'Angelo Russell and
I got a feeling
right, y'all gonna be the number one seed in the West.
we might be a little bit better than you think.
Oh, really?
We still got that class organization. You bring in, somebody like Russell, Draymond's still there, I'm still there, so things are gonna be a little bit shocking to you. Just keep watching.
Hey, Steph, how you keep it from just punching Rob?
What?
Right there, right. He challenging you like that. I admire your restraint.
You gotta, in this field, people, they say things, so you just gotta kind of maintain your cool. And I'm just used to hearing it. So what Rob's saying, and, just God bless him.
I'm surprised you could see me over the desk, but that's another story.
So there you go. They took a cheap shot.
What? Steph, I do
shot.
want to ask you this. A lot of people talk about hate you get around the league. Andre Iguodala, Matt Barnes, they both came out and talked about it. Matt Barnes even threw out that you light skinned, that you might get some hate.
That's what
I'm
it
just
is.
saying, like, what you think about all this, man?
Man,
I'm light skinned too, so I'm
You
with
get hate too.
I'm with
Yeah,
you,
that's
but,
what it is.
it's a lot of, it's still, it's light skinned brothers. and
Light
sisters.
skinned guys are out of style. We talk about it all the
I
time.
don't think so. I don't think
Yes.
so.
But we still transitioning.
Nah, y'all out of style.
Y'all too used to those chocolate ballers like Shaq and
Hey,
Kobe.
And that's why, like, when Michael came around, man, black and bald.
Michael Jordan,
Right?
Wesley Snipes, they
It
was
was
y'all
like,
in style.
no doubt. It was
we,
like,
we,
yes,
we didn't go out though.
we're black and proud.
Definitely ain't out. I can tell you that. I can show you my DM. Show you we definitely ain't out.
They just trying to get at your money.
Hey man, whatever the case may be.
Hey, let me ask you this, because your wife Aisha, she came out and said,
I knew you was gonna hit me with that.
well, she wants some male attention. Just not to do anything crazy, but just to know that she still got it and all that. I mean, what'd you think about that, man?
Well, I back up Aisha, 100%. I can understand how it might feel, to feel like that you just looked at as Curry's wife and people not giving you the attention that you need or require. So I understand exactly what she means, and I back her up. It didn't really affect anything.
Maybe you're not taking care of business at home, that she needs attention
You see all
elsewhere.
them kids I got? I'm definitely
He taking care of
Definitely
business.
taking care of business.
That's what us light-skinned brothers do.
Is that what it is?
All right. On
Yeah.
that note, we are joined in studio by our man Savvy the Amusing. You can follow him on Instagram at Savvy SAVVY Amusing. Savvy Amusing on Instagram does some wonderful stuff. And one thing you were telling us, you do a lot of impressions, video voiceovers
Right.
of athletes, and a lot of them like your stuff. So
Yeah.
go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah, man. Early on, I was a little skeptic about it because I never wanted to offend anybody. And when you're a newcomer in the game, you want friends, not enemies.
Right.
But if you ever watch any of my videos, you'll notice that I'm real edgy, but I never disrespect anyone, man. And I've had some of the players personally, whether they're retired and now analysts or whether they're still current players, that will hit me up and say, man,
Funny,
hilarious.
yeah, or something. They'll give you.
Hilarious. Yeah, players like such as we got Baron Davis, Rip Hamilton, Isaiah Thomas, both of them.